Hi, my name's Matthew Parker. I'm the champion of print. When I was buying print, I was approached by probably over 1,400 different printing companies. That's a big bit of my life I can't get back. When I was talking to printing companies, one of the questions I liked to ask them was, what makes you different? Why should I use you rather than the competition? 98% of them came back with pretty much the same answer. They would either tell me that they had better customer service, or they'd tell me that they got better quality, or they'd tell me that they got better customer service and better quality. And if anyone came back with an answer like that, then I was much more likely to buy on price. And that seems crazy. Why would I buy on price? They're telling me that they've got better quality than the competition, that their customer services is better. Isn't that worth a premium? Let's look at some of the problems when you sell on quality and service. Because if you do focus on these issues, you're going to find it much harder to create a good relationship with your prospects and with your customers. You're going to find it harder to control them and lead them through the sales path that you want, and you're going to find it harder to achieve the sales targets that you want to achieve as well. So here are 3 reasons why selling on quality and service doesn't work. First of all, as a buyer, I expect good quality and I expect good service. And most printing companies give me that. It's not a big issue these days. Everyone is capable of doing that. How many printing companies do you know who have gone out of business because they offered poor quality or poor customer service? I'm pretty sure you don't know any. If you sell on better quality or better customer service, you don't wow me as a buyer. You don't give me a reason to choose you over the competition. Reason 2, actually, your quality and your customer service may not be as good as you think. So here's a couple of statistics that may interest you from the Institute of Directors. Firstly, about 80% of companies believe that they deliver above average customer service. And naturally, not all of them can do that. But the next statistic is the one that's much more frightening. Only 11% of customers believe that they actually receive above average customer service. So why would I pay extra for something that I'm not even receiving? Let's look at the quality side of things as well. Yes, potentially you may put your ink on paper better than some of your competitors. But you know what? Most of your customers won't actually see that and won't actually care. As long as you're producing good commercial quality print, that's what 95% of your customers want. Sure, if you're working in the fine art market or for auction houses, then things are a little different. But the majority of our customers just want the good quality print that nearly every printing company is capable of achieving. Thirdly, as you've already seen, if you sell on customer service, if you sell on quality, you end up sounding just like everybody else. And if everyone else sounds the same as you, then as a buyer, how am I going to choose? The answer's simple, and it's one word: price. If everyone looks the same, then I'm going to choose the cheapest. Why wouldn't I? What can you do about this? How can you move away from the quality and service trap? Here's a couple of things for you to think about. First of all, when you talk about quality and when you talk about service, actually you're making the sales message all about you. Try changing this round. Try being in the customer's world. When you make your sales message all about the customer, then they're much more interested. So instead of selling your features and benefits, sell a solution to the customer. And here's the second thing to remember. The solution is rarely print. Your customers are not buying print because they love ink on paper. They're buying print because it helps them grow their businesses. Print helps them get more customers through the door. Print helps them create more sales. Print helps them get their message out and their brand out to more people. And if your message becomes about that, it becomes very different. Who am I more likely to choose? Someone who's got great service, great quality, or someone who understands the value that they can help in making me build my brand? I think you know the answer to that. So remember those 1,400 printing companies, because 98% sold on service and quality. It was the 2% that I was interested in having a conversation with. So if you agree with what I've said, do look out for my next video. In that, I'll be sharing some tips and tricks and strategies that will help you create a sales message that really is much more powerful and will engage your prospects and customers. And better still, they'll start thinking about things other than price. You'll become part of that 2%.